Good morning. As one of the first people to be walking into Disney's Hollywood Studios, we're here today for a media event. So as you guys know, full disclosure, anytime that we go to a media event, they usually give us park tickets to get in. Even though we have annual passes, we use their park tickets on that day. They will probably be providing us with lunch. It's gonna be a fun day. We're gonna do a lot of Star Wars stuff, and who knows what else we're gonna do. It's gonna be an exciting day. Let's go do it. Ah, Hollywood Studios. Nothing like the sound of construction to the sunrise. This is a first. We're actually here so early that security is not open yet. So I think they're gonna be opening in about 10 or 15 minutes. It's a good thing that they built this other bathroom over here, because I do have to use the bathroom because it's early in the morning, coffee, all those things. And the only bathroom that used to be there was inside past security. Now they've built one out here by these new bus stops. So convenient. Also, this gives me a good opportunity to do the line from National Lampoon's Vacation. First one's here. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna go on a tour. It's called the Star Wars Guided Tour. It's $100, it's offered to anybody. And we're gonna go through and experience all kinds of different things that are Star Wars around Disney's Hollywood Studios. So the first thing we have to do is check in over here at this little podium next to Mickey's of Hollywood. This is the world's largest lanyard. Look at this thing, it's huge. And look, we can see how to decode Arabic. This is kind of neat. I wonder what we'll have to read. We also get a listening device so that we can hear our guide. So every guided tour that I've been on where there's a guide talking, we get this listening device. And they did say on one of the ones that I went on that you could bring your own earbuds. I just didn't realize we were doing a ear talking guided tour today, so I didn't bring my earbuds, but did make it more comfortable in the last one that I was on. First things first, we're following the purple lightsaber down Hollywood Boulevard. We are walking past the rope drop crowd. It is always nice to be in an empty park. So I know that we're on a tour right now, and I can actually hear what she's saying, but she's like describing what's going on and talking about Star Wars right now, but you guys can't hear it because it's in my ear.
The Imagineers stopped and realized that they didn't have the specific technology to create this motion simulator attraction at the time. So they put it on hold, and by the time that they had the technology to create that attraction, they said, what should we base it on? Well, one of our former Imagineers, his name is Tony Baxter, he said, why don't we try to do it about something based on Star Wars? So we actually opened Star Tours, the attraction, out in Disneyland in California in 1987. Everyone loved it. Well, they put a Star Tours right here in MGM Studios. It was an opening year attraction, and it was in 1989 that actually premiered. And so you're gonna look straight ahead, and you're gonna see Star Tours. And when we look at the at on the backside, it's not finished. They did that on purpose. So what they wanted to create was an immersive environment to where you felt like you were on that movie set.
Just like a movie set.
So right up here we have these little pipes say HF071342IND1. It's a little nod to one of my favorite guys. Indiana Jones, can anyone guess what HF is? Harrison Ford, yeah, and then his birthday, and then it's gonna be Indiana Jones. And then this one, it says JJ011731VAB2.
James Earl Jones?
Yeah, so it's gonna be James Earl Jones.
We're totally missing C-3PO here. This is bizarrely quiet.
You'll see these cool little droids down here. They're called goose droids. Does anyone see anything cool on them that might kind of give you a hint that they are geese?
Oh, really neat.
Yeah, so they have webbed feet and tails. So over in Disneyland, Star Tours was opening up when we were closing down another attraction that was called America Sings. But we had a singing geese quartet. They went ahead and they took off all the outer casing of the geese and exposed the little wires. And they were like, these would make really cool droids in our new attraction, Star Tours. You will see that we have a little nod to those. These are not the actual goose droids that we had over in Disneyland, but we like to kind of have a little nod to them by making the webbed feet and tails also in our park. And this one is going to be G290. He's in charge of checking everyone's luggage and making sure nothing's getting on board that shouldn't.
And this is all new. They changed all this. It used to be plywood looking with different posters on it, and now it's all painted. We're in the gift shop outside of Star Tours. So before we rode, they told us that we couldn't show you guys this, but we did get to look at the ride vehicle and how it operated. Pretty neat stuff. There's gonna be a few times around the day that we're not able to show you guys what's going on, but It's a fun tour. That was probably made it worth it right there, is just seeing that. We're gonna go in to watch Path of the Jedi now, which I've actually never seen. Supposedly it's a quick crash course on everything that's happened in the Star Wars universe. So Path of the Jedi is actually not open right now, so we will be the only ones that'll be in this theater for today, and the only ones seeing this show today, because it is a seasonal operation. Here we go. Watching Path of the Jedi. After Path of the Jedi, we are headed over towards Launch Bay, I believe, and we're gonna meet some characters. She's talking a little bit about Star Wars canon right now, and she just told us that Star Tours is part of the Star Wars canon now.
Star Tours has actually been seen in the animated series, so that is a part of Star Wars canon.
Into Launch Bay. Hi Kylo Ren, how are you?
Let us hope you weren't expecting an answer to that.
Well, I was just hoping you were having a good day. Is that a yes?
The Force is strong with you.
Oh yeah.
I can make you stronger. Will you surrender yourself to the dark side?
Yes?
Excellent.
Oh, I did
You will
it.
find that I'm an impatient teacher,
Oh,
which will make you a quick learner.
okay.
Enjoy your training.
I know there's no sign because we're heading in through the exit, but I believe we're going to meet BB-8 right now. How are you? Yeah? You having a good day? I'm just... Was that a no?
You said yes.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm not very good at understanding droid, but I try my best through your emotions, like your droid emotions. Oh yeah, I like that. Oh, I like that little vibration you did too. That was fun. Up next, we're gonna go see Chewie. Hi, Chewbacca. How are you? Are you having a good day? Have you been on any like voyages in the Falcon recently? Oh yeah, all over the place, right? This is your map for where you've been? Ah, our tour guide just told us that everything in this case is 3D printed. We're heading into the Launch Bay Theater now. After decoding the sign here, it says Walt Disney World underneath Launch Bay. We're now in the gallery outside of the movie theater, and one of the things they told us that is if you look at the plaques underneath each of the items, if you see the words on loan from Lucasfilm, those items are screen used props. So most of the things in this case are screen used. They just told us that this speeder bike was used in episode 6. Screen used. So I found out that the movie that we watched inside of Launch Bay was called Meet the Makers. It was kind of interesting to see all the people that have worked on the Star Wars films and also in the theme parks here. I waved at all of them, nobody waved back. Here come the rebels. And it looks like Rey found herself a porg. And now we're headed up towards the front of the park, and I think we're gonna march in the March of the First Order. We're up at the front of the park, and she told us that this is Squadron 52589. 89 being the opening year of Disney's Hollywood Studios, then MGM. 525 being the month and the day that Star Wars premiered, May 25th. I think we follow them now. We're doing it. We're like in a Disney parade now. It's like a Disney parade of cameras and phones. I also never realized how fast they march. We're kind of going pretty quick.
Eyes and ears on me. It will not be easy to crush the resistance, but it will be satisfying. At attention. We'll see you again.
Bye. I think we're best friends now. This is pretty interesting, just being in the middle of the road walking.
I am here under the authority of General Hux. You are here under the authority of me.
Now that we've done the March of the First Order, we are headed over to the Backlot Express to get some lunch, which is actually included in this tour. Here we go, heading into the Backlot Express, a warehouse of good eating. And the menu has recently changed here inside of Backlot Express. So you get one of these options with this tour. I picked the chicken breast and biscuits. Kind of sounds good. This is what we get, and this is all stuff that is included in the tour. And there it is, there's my name, and the only way I knew where I was supposed to be sitting, because it's written in Arabish. But I am a master Arabish. Groovy. There's my chicken and biscuits, and it smells a lot like strawberries. It's surprisingly a lot like strawberries. What do you think a stormtrooper eats for lunch?
That is affirmative. Citizens, yes, we are resuming patrol. We are leaving this area. Your lunch
for dessert, they brought us out a lightsaber churro. This is kind of fun. And now we are heading towards Walt Disney Presents to see the model of Galaxy's Edge. But we are passing by the entrance to Galaxy's Edge over here. Passing by Chip and Dale. Hi, Chip. Oh, Chip loves me. We're headed into Walt Disney Presents just to see the model. Maybe they'll give us some more information about it, though. Everybody's all excited for Galaxy's Edge, but I am more excited for Potato Land. Potato Land. And now we're going to watch Star Wars: A Galaxy Far, Far Away, the stage show. We've got our spot for Star Wars: A Galaxy Far, Far Away. Pretty good, front and center.
My goodness! I am C-3PO, Human-Cyborg Relations, and this is my counterpart, R2-D2.
The dark side.
All remaining systems will bow to the First Order!
Show me again the power of the darkness. Where am I?
It's just beginning.
They brought us over to Mark Hamill's handprints in front of the Chinese theater. So there you have it. That was our trip to Disney's Hollywood Studios to take part in the Star Wars guided tour. I know that that sounds kind of like, what's the name of the tour? It actually is Star Wars Guided Tour. And I thought that that was a very descriptive name and very to the point, but it does kind of seem a little bit confusing if you're like, I went on the Star Wars Guided Tour. Oh, cool, what's the name of it? It's the Star Wars Guided Tour. Yeah, it was a good tour. They shared a lot of really neat information, and like I said earlier, it was $100, but for a limited time, they are offering a discount of 15% if you're DVC annual pass or if you have Disney Visa. You get lunch, you get to do all the meet and greets without waiting, you get to go first ones on Star Tours, and you get to see all the Star Wars areas of the park. It was interesting. If you are a Star Wars fan, I think that it would be well worth the $100. That is in addition to your entry into the theme park. And if you have kids, you automatically get entered into the Jedi Training Academy for them. Everybody with kids went to Jedi Training Academy now after we finished the tour, and they're getting ready to take part in that. But for us, the tour is over. So with that being said, we are off. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Hi, I'm Jeff from Welland, Ontario, Canada, and now it's time to pay the price.